As a real estate agent, you can't sell houses forever and expect to retire magically. You need a retirement plan, therefore you need a retirement team. I'm Voltaire Lepe, CEO of Lepe Temo Properties, top 1% agent in San Diego County. And in this series, it's called How to Build Your Dream Team for Retirement. We're gonna interview several different professionals that you need as a realtor in order to retire one day. Financial planner, estate planner, a lender, and a bunch of other people. So please tune in, listen to this, and retire one day.
Hey everyone, I'm Voltaire Lepe, CEO of Lepe Temo Properties, top 1% agent in San Diego County. And today we have Phillip Simmons from ATS Wealth Management, and he is a financial advisor. And I wanted to bring Phillip on just so we could talk about why a real estate agent should have a financial advisor on the dream team. Phillip, welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, Voltaire, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Yeah, same here. So, Phillip, we're talking about retirement, and we want to know why somebody should have, or not somebody, but a real estate agent or anyone who wants to retire one day should have someone like yourself on their team.
Yeah, it's always important to have a team, and we definitely believe that a financial advisor should be at kind of the epicenter of that. There are three things that I think when it comes to building that team that a financial advisor can actually bring to the table. And those three things I start with is access. When I speak of access, what I'm talking about is just as industry professionals like yourself, advisors have access to certain accounts, certain financial strategies that aren't always available to the retail or public investor or individual investor for that matter. And so working with an expert and somebody who has experience in the industry, it allows you to tap into certain things as you continue to build your wealth that are necessary as you transition from the beginning stages of your career all the way through that retirement picture, and even furthermore onto generational wealth. The second tenet that I strongly believe where a financial advisor is important in your coordination of a team is accountability. Now, we all have sales goals, and I understand that in your industry that is paramount in being able to sustain your business. But when it comes to your own financial estate, you want to have that same focus and that same drive in really being accountable for the savings, for the structure of your own financial wealth. And so when I speak to accountability, the financial advisor brings that same thing to the table, making sure that you're on the path, again, from when you begin your career and are starting to have paychecks and sell real estate and sell properties, and those monies, cash flows start coming in, how to operate those, how to put money aside strategically for the other stages in your life. And a financial advisor, through ongoing communication, ongoing reviews, helps you stay accountable to all of those necessary goals and those necessary financial accountability going forward.
So when it comes to accountability, it's something like you guys sit down, you guys plan out your future. Hey, how many millions do you want by this year? And then at that point, they commit to something, right? They either commit, hey, I'm going to drop, $5,000 a month into a certain account that's going to grow at X% or whatnot. And then it's one of your duties or jobs as a financial advisor to just keep them accountable to that, something like that.
Yeah, that's correct. When you start to set those goals, it can be daunting as you continue to navigate your career to also try to navigate your own financial wealth. And where the advisor steps in is objectively looking at your situation at all times and helping you stay regimented to exactly what you put in place. Now, your life is going to change and things are going to come up. You're going to get your own house. You're going to start your own family. And as, again, you go through those life stages, the financial advisor continues to help you either flex what those goals are going to be according to where you are in that life stage, but more importantly, hold you accountable for those goals that you set in the very beginning and those financial aspirations that you have, coming in at the very early point in time in your career.
Cool. Awesome. And so access, accountability, what's the other one?
And so the third one is one that we really believe here at ATS Wealth Management that is paramount, is we call the quarterback. And that's really the coordination between all your professional advisors. So your estate planning attorney, your tax advisor, and your financial plan. When it comes to building wealth and wealth that lasts multiple generations, you want to have somebody that is calling those plays, but as well as has the aptitude to understand what the legal perspective needs to be, bring in the tax professional to get a tax perspective that also complements that financial plan. So when I say quarterback, you want to have somebody at the epicenter of how am I building this wealth? Who are the necessary players that are going to be on the field as I continue to try to win this game that we call life? And the financial advisor really stands at the forefront of that, helping to navigate each one of those players and what they're doing, what they're saying, and really how they're benefiting your overall estate.
Oh, I like that, man. Yeah, I like that because there needs to be someone in that position, like let's say a CEO. A lot of us are CEOs of our own business, and the reason why maybe we're not as successful is because we're not good CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
We're not there to just make the tough calls and say, hey, look at this team member, this player needs to go, and that's where you would step in and just give an outside perspective. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's
any parting words you think for that realtor should hear before we sign off?
Sure. Yeah. One of the things I thought about when Voltaire, when you had approached me about this, is that I understand the real estate game. It's feast or famine, and you're going into a real a grind that's going to be happening in early point in your career. And so, for all those realtors who are starting to build their wealth in this as a realtor, again, I go back to you want to be just as focused on your own financial wealth as the customers and clients that you're helping build their estates with real estate. And so I always want to harp on the fact that when you are looking at your own financial wealth, that is just as important and just as paramount as your own career. And so instead of taking all your energies and try to split between the two, using someone like a financial advisor is going to help you have peace of mind that you are navigating and correctly going about that building wealth and building your estate. So
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, thanks for that, and thanks for your time today. It was very insightful. So cool. So if they want to, again, all you realtors out there should have a team, and you should have someone like Phillip on your team, and you guys can reach out to me, and then I'll link you up with Phillip. Thanks a lot, Phillip. We'll talk later.
Have a good day, you guys.
See ya.